A big thank you to our viewers. I see you, I recognize your support, and I am grateful. Now, before we get into today's conversation, let's take a minute to go subscribe. When we come back, the gist just got hotter. Hottest. Let's go come back. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the conversation. Now, when you make a girl feel like you like her, you love her, just to get under her pants or to have sex with her, should we categorize that as sexual assault or emotional assault? Well, a lot of people said sexual assault will be too much. It's a very strong word to use. A lot said let's settle with emotional assault. For me, Jenny, I'm going to settle with emotional assault. I think yes, sexual assault is a very strong word, so let's be careful. Now, a lot of men, you see them, they just want to have sex with somebody, they fantasize about it, or you know how guys can be. They've had a bet, and then they just decide that girl, we must get her. Mostly when, sometimes when we ladies are kind of hard to get and everything, they just want to have sex with the girl. Now, the truth about such, plans, such agreements, such wickedness is, it's unbelievable when you hear people. See, it's crazy when you hear people talk about these things. The truth about it is, when you want to date a girl, please date her and stop thinking about sex. Although statistically, a lot of people say the beginning of a relationship, when a man sees a woman for the first time, the only thing he really wants to do with her, a lot of them, out of 100%, I'm not saying everyone, the major thing these men want to do with you first is have sex with you before they now want to even start getting to know you, have conversations with you, and then they now decide if they want to keep you or just dump you. Yes, if you don't know, just know now, so that whenever you get to meet a man, be careful. See, you have to be careful. Ladies, we have to be careful. It's so painful that a man will care about you, he's going to show you so much love, or he shows you so much love, and all of a sudden, when he gets in between your legs, you begin to realize that whenever you dial his number is probably switched off, or he blocked you. Some of them block you on all social media platforms. Probably that was even the platform where they met you. Then they block you from that place. And then I ask myself, don't these men have sisters? Don't they have sisters? Don't they think that other men can actually treat their sisters like that? It is so bad that we're in a society where such wickedness, such evil acts, is ignored. I believe that some men who actually do that should go to jail, even if it's a month's jail. Yes, they need to learn. See, they need to learn. And then I saw some people writing on Twitter saying, but what of women who deceive us that they like our money and then they just want to spend our money? The truth is, even when they like your money, you still have sex with them. That's the truth. When they like your money, you are always going to sleep with them. Or a lot of you want to sleep with them before you even give them this money. So it's annoying, it's painful, it's deceitful, it's wicked of you to think that you can actually, take a girl to the moon and just drop her down like that to land. The landing is usually bad. Pushing some of these women to, depression, they get to hate themselves, they begin to think that they are not good enough for any man. Why? Because you decided or you told yourself that, you see this girl, I'm going to sleep with her. Now, I have a friend who gave me a scenario that played somewhere. The guy practically slept with her like today. And then she was going out with the guy and his friend. And in the car, the guy started talking about another girl. See, the girl he actually slept with was sitting right behind him, And then his friend was sitting that's beside him, the passenger seat. And then he was gisting his friend of a girl that invited him to church, forgetting that he slept with the girl sitting behind him today. It just simply shows that there is no value. He does not have value for the girl. He does not even have value for his own self. Because see, if you have value for yourself, you won't want to deceive a girl to sleep with her. It's belittling. See, you think you're belittling the girl, just wanting to sleep with her and dump her, throw her. No, you're even belittling your moral uprightness. You are belittling your own manhood, because it just shows that your manhood, tingles around and it can go into anything. The truth about men like this is that some of them end up with bad women. And when they end up with bad women, they begin to go to one prayer house or the other, or they begin to regret. And that's the karma. Karma is a bitch, yes? So when you treat a girl like this, guess what? She's going to go somewhere, pray for you. She will go on naked, pray for you, curse you, swear for you, and you think God is not listening to her. God is listening to her. That's because God is not a partial God. And then you say, but they committed fornication. We know. We know. But at the same time, God is not a partial God. Mostly when He's seen her tears. See, sometimes we women give so much more. We give more than men. A man can actually say he has a wife. A man can actually say, I have a wife at home. I have a side chick. And then I have maybe, they can also have a baby mama outside. 3. And then, but women, we can give everything to one person. We can give the title of a baby daddy. We can give the title of a side man, like a side chick. We can give the title of a husband to just one person, and then we stay faithful and everything. I'm not saying every woman out there is perfect, don't get me wrong, but the truth about it is that women give more than men. So when a woman meets you, she likes you, she wants to date you, she wants to get to know you, and then the only thing you're thinking about at that moment is trying to make her like you, just so you can sleep with her. That's the worst hurt you can actually cause a person. Don't treat the person like a queen and then dump the person like a sorry ass. It's bad. It's wickedness. So yes, that's an emotional assault. Saying sexual assault will be too much to use. But if you should ask me, like I said before, they need to go to prison for just a month. They need to go to prison where they get beaten every time. They need to go to prison where that their thing, that thing they carry in between their legs, you use hot iron, hot plates to just, to be compressing it. And then you say, Jenny, will it work again? It will work. It will work. Just take that boiling ring and put it in there, and then you just plug it and let it do shh. Because it's wicked of you. It's so wicked of a person to just see a girl and all you want to do with her is have sex with her, and then you forget her. How do you even sleep go self? Because if you treat women like this, you're just indirectly telling us that in a week you can actually sleep with 20 girls or 30 girls. And then the bad thing about it is that these guys, they celebrate themselves. They celebrate themselves, and then they forget that. See, let me tell you, let's go to the spiritual angle. When you sleep with different women, or as a woman, when you sleep with different men, you are imbibing different spirits into your body. See, you are inviting the spirit of backwardness, the spirit of success. You are mixing it up. Where you are making concussion, you are preparing concussion. Yes, that's what it's like. So when, as a man, you want to celebrate yourself, and then you just tell your friends, hey, I slept with 5 girls this week, now 10 girls this week. My dear, you have slept with 10 different spirits. So tomorrow when you see another girl, and then every time you see her and it comes to your mind that you want to sleep with her, you want to sleep with another spirit being. Because yes, we are spirit beings. We possess different things. Don't waste 2 years, 3 years giving it to someone, being in a relationship with a guy or a girl that is not worth it. They are not worth your stress. They are not worth your cooking. Yes, because we are cooking, we are washing. You know how girls, how we are now. And we like to, do wife material things. So in the course of doing wife material, work, or exercising your role as a wife material, please be careful. Let me tell you something. There are men that can keep you just to sleep with you for 2 years. Their intention is not genuine, but the sex is good. But they don't want you as a wife. And the painful part is, when a man sees his woman, someone he wants to marry, he knows. A man, they don't need to date you for like 5 years or 6 years or 3 years or 2 years before they know in their hearts that you are worth, being called a wife. You are good enough to walk down the aisle with them. So we deceive a girl 2 years, 3 years, and then at the end of the day, you look for one stupid fault. My mom see, my mother said, my father said. One thing is, please don't allow yourself to get deceived. Use this opportunity towards the end of the year to ask yourself, am I in a relationship that is worth it? See, at the end of the day, it is very important that our sanity is kept in check. Our hearts, you need to keep it in check. Don't give yourself to someone who is not worth your time, your love, your body. Yes, your body. As a man, you deceive a girl for like 2 years, 3 years, a year, 6 months, even just one night stand. What you are doing to the girl is emotional abuse. What she's going to be experiencing will be an emotional abuse. I'm not going to use sexual assault. It's an emotional assault. Yes, emotional assault. I'm not going to use sexual assault. That's too hard. So men, some people, I know a lot of guys will come after me and say, hey, Jennifer, even ladies do it. We know. But let's be sincere too. The percentage of men doing this to women is higher. Is higher. The one that even annoys me the most is his friends will start calling you our wife. Mostly when you are even cooking for them. When you cook and you bring out food, our wife. I've said it to anybody I'm in a relationship with. Let your friends not call me our wife. Oh, just tell them, if not that food they are eating, not my food I prepared for them to eat, I'll collect everything from them. Because men use that our wife thing to deceive girls. Your friends are the ones, you know, they are your hype men, so they will use it to deceive your girlfriend. You see, that's the thing they sell to ladies. I'm not happy in my marriage. I'm sure a lot of you have heard that before. That's because instead of him to take his time to know a woman, to be happy, to find friendship, he was spending his time sleeping with ladies, hopping from one bed to another. I know there are good men who are also victims like this, okay? I'm not saying everyone, but the percentage is also higher. So instead of him to commit himself to having a good conversation, knowing a girl, loving a girl, caring for a girl, you know, he spent his time having sex with different people, going on beds and everything with his friends. And then at the end, he selected the bad one. That's because karma hit him hard. I'm going to read this for you. Men compartmentalize their relationships, while women often seek everything in one person. Men know who they want as a girlfriend, who they want as a wife, and who they want on the side. And marrying you doesn't necessarily mean that you are special. You are just a means to an end. Do I agree with the last word? I don't know. But please, don't let a man use you anyhow. We are going to 2022. Shine your eye. Shine your eye. So men, if you are self-saying, I'm liking the generation of women we are seeing now. When a man says I've slept with you, them too, they'll say I've slept with you. When they say I enjoyed sex, they'll tell you that I enjoyed sex. That's why women are now beginning to enjoy sex, so that they don't get mentally destroyed. So please, be wise and throw him, kick him away. If you know that sex is the only thing he's getting from me, trust me, you'll see someone better. Just believe. I love you. Don't let any man use you to do any harm. Don't allow a man and his friends call you our wife just because you are cooking morning, afternoon, and night for them. Till we meet again next week. I love you. Be careful. Be wise. And your body is precious. I don't say wear that thing, but all right. Take care. Bye bye.